though we're not together, the divorce is done, you still want to be able to, you know, maybe we can be cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can be cordial, cool. Right? Civil. That's a good word, Miss Deborah. Civil. And so because of that, I think that I didn't want to expose a lot of things about him, because I felt like that would probably take away us being able to truly co-parent like we could, and make things worse. So it was kind of one of those things where it was like, you know what? Don't tell everything. Just shut your mouth. Don't tell everything. And then also we do have children together. So it was that too. So I can reflect and look back, and I'm like, dang, but now I don't care no more. So, but I was like, dang, you know, like, you was still trying to protect this boy. Like, you was willing to take the hits. You was willing to be, you know, hit across the back and take hits for him still. But yeah, you got these pick-me's over here who want to say that I've been praying on his downfall and praying on the detriment of him and been wanting to, and I'm bitter. No, I've been holding back a lot of stuff that I could have been said. But I was still, like a lot of women do, I was still, this is the lavender soap. If you're ordering lavender soap right now, I'm signing yours. I was still willing to take some hits just so, in hopes of being hopeful that it could eventually be at a place where we could be cool and we could co-parent well. We could be there for each other if he needed to do something, if I needed to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom, easy breezy. Can get along. And now I just realized, shit, fuck it, it ain't gonna happen, goddamn. Now I'm like, it ain't gonna happen, girl. Just let it go. Let it all out, because it ain't gonna happen. There's no way it's gonna happen if you just literally allow him to take a plea deal. To take a plea deal. And he's still on the same area that he just took the plea deal, which was court. Still fuck with you. Girl, y'all ain't gonna never get along. Just let it go. So that's where I am now. Now, I'm at the point where, man, fuck it. It ain't changing. It ain't changing. It's not changing. He is who he is. You ain't got to cover for him, baby girl, no more. No more. And that is where I am. No more. So all the stuff y'all didn't know, y'all gonna know. All that, y'all gonna know. Because at this point, it don't matter. It don't even matter. That's why I went up in my drawer. It was already, they've been in my drawer for years. Got them police reports. I had them print this for me. This was the July 28, 21 police report, December 8, 2020 police report. When did they print this for me? January 25th, 24, right after he did that Tasha K interview. I went and got this, had them reprint this report for me. I'm just not finna read it today. Just fixing to do it today. So you see, even in that moment when I went and got that, ready to talk about it, I still said, nah, Mel, don't do it. Mel, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to show y'all. It's big. Look at the date that they printed this for me. They wrote it. January 25th, 24. It was backwards because of the screen, but y'all will be able to flip it. 1/25/24. I've had these reprinted from the police records house all this time. And I still said, at that time, I was ready. You know, I was like, I'm finna go on it. And then I was like, no, Mel, don't do it. Don't do it, Mel. Don't do it. And I didn't. So then, finally, when I realized the other week that even whenever you are literally trying to be the bigger person, literally whenever you Literally, whenever you are trying to be the bigger person, literally, whenever you are hopeful, you know what I'm saying? And praying that things can get okay, man, even when you being silent, man, niggas don't appreciate you being silent. They'll still walk and run all over you and keep playing in your face. I blocked actually. Keep playing in your face until you have to get to this point. So for the people who are wondering, okay, Mel, but on Dr. Heavenly's interview, you said, and again, I didn't even know that he posted the video. I was going to talk about it because I'm doing story time every day. When you said, hey, no, he didn't hit me, that's because I didn't want to put that out there. I didn't want to put that out there. I did not want to put that out there. We do have 4 children. But what I've realized is, man, he don't give a fuck about that. He don't give a fuck about it. Why should I? Despite us having 4 children, he's still doing stuff. He don't care. So why you covering for a man who don't care enough about themselves? They hate you more than they love their kids. Why do you care? Yep. Because if you cared, when all that was said, done, and over the other week, you would have walked your ass to that car. You may even would have looked at me and said, appreciate you, thank you, and kept it moving. That's what you would have done. So when I realized, what am I doing, y'all? I'm signing the soaps. If you're ordering these lavender soaps right now, that's what I'm doing. It's 1 for $19, it's 3 for $50, and it's 6 for $90. And I want to know in the chat, who any of y'all, Mama, everybody said good morning.
Good morning.
Because a lot of times we are silent for our kids. A lot of times we don't share stuff because we think it'll make things worse. And we want to be silent for our children. But then when 6 for $90, yeah, 6 for $90. Then when you realize they don't even want that. They don't even want that. Bet. All it should have been was appreciate you, thank you. All right, we gonna holler. Go to the car. I ain't said nothing to y'all the whole court day. I hadn't said nothing to y'all. Y'all shouldn't have, there shouldn't have been nothing. But when you hate me, and your hate for me is bigger than your love for your children, I'm not protecting you no more. So yes, to the people who watch the Dr. Heavenly interview, apparently he just posted it. We all posting. Great. Because I'm talking. Yeah, that was a time. That time right there. Even when I invited him and his mama on the Destin trip, I was taking my kids to Destin. Anyway, I've been taking my kids to Destin ever since I left them. Ain't nothing changed with the way they live, the way they travel, none of that. I take my kids places all the time. Them kids go places all the time. They're getting to experience living, okay? They're getting to experience living. So when I agreed to do that, and I said, you know what? Again, me being hopeful, trying to make this thing co-parenting, get along, can be cordial, be cool, because it ain't got to be all that. The relationship didn't work, so what? It should be able to be, okay, the relationship didn't work, whatever. You say you moved on, great, that's good. I definitely moved on. I left you, so I already wasn't thinking about you no more. So let's just, man, look, we can be cool. We basically grew up together. Why can't you be cool? But what I've learned is you cannot be cool with a narcissist. They always looking for their next play. They always looking for their next hit. All the begging and pleading, all the stuff. Did y'all see on TV in 5 years, we gonna be back together. That should be us renewing our vows, all of this. Did y'all see that? Or y'all, the pick-me's missed that too? I ain't talking about y'all, not my people. But did the pick-me's, because they some of them in here, did they miss that too? But I can't move on. You ain't heard me say that shit. You ain't heard me. No, let's keep it above. In 5 years, you've never heard me saying it. You ain't never heard me talking about when we can get back together. No. You heard me say the opposite. So, or did y'all just decide to selectively forget that part too? Now what I'm doing is I'm signing our lavender soaps. They're vegan, natural, paraben free. They do have actual real lavender infused in the soap for extra exfoliation of the skin, okay? I heard y'all saying y'all heard it. Yeah. Yeah, y'all heard it. So, you ain't heard me say it though, have you? In 5 years. You ain't heard me saying we gonna get back together. That should be us. We're doing our vows. You ain't heard me say it, have you? So y'all get the facts on these blogs and to these YouTube channels. Put the facts out there. Put the facts. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. And this ain't a battle. This a war. Because see, battles are little. You can win several little battles that can lead up to the ending of the war. And it's wartime. Okay? It's wartime. So as I was saying, when I did that interview, I was still protecting someone that I had children with and someone who I was hopeful to have a decent relationship with, so I didn't want to take them down to the very bottom. Okay? But when I realized that he don't care nothing about the kids when it comes to not bothering their mama, I said, I said, no more. No more. So, if you're buying soaps right now, I'm still signing them for you. And if you order these today, we're shipping them out today. You can get 3 for $50, 6 for $90. Okay? 3 for $50, 6 for $90. So go ahead and get a few of them. Okay? Go ahead and get a few. So, yes, I did that interview and I covered him. The covering is now removed. There's no possible friendship. There's no possible being able to be cordial. There's none of that. Okay? There's none of that. So, here's what I want to ask you. Didn't he write you an apology? I have it. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all that too. Yeah. So, here's what I'm going to ask you. How many of y'all in the chat, either for yourself or for yourself, or maybe even people or women that you know, it could be family members, it could be friends, that you have come in contact with who tried to cover. And y'all make sure y'all share the live too so that people can come over here and get it straight out the horse's mouth. Who have tried to cover for the person who was abusing them mentally, physically, emotionally. I want to see. I want to see. Because I know we all, I'm not the only one with a story. For family, see? For family, that makes me want to cry. My sister, she lost her life from that very person. I'm covering right now. Wow. For family. Wow. Somebody said I'm covering right now. Praying for you, Tori P. May your voice not be silenced. For my family, my aunt did that for her ex. Yep. Yep, me, wow. Marilyn Michelle, praying for you. I would try and cover, but sometimes you have to let go and let God. They wait for us to fight back, then use it against us. Yep. I had to step in. Wow. Sheeta, I had to step in for my daughter and granddaughter due to abuse. Wow. Lynn Lewis said yes, and they both were unalived. Wow. I've given grace. I've given grace to my abuser for my daughter. We ain't covering no more. My mom used to try and cover her abuse. Wow. I just left a similar situation. I had to start over with 3 babies, but my peace is worth it. Little Miss Nora, that part. That part. Yes, I'm aware. I found out from y'all that October is DV Awareness Month. I saw some of y'all typing that in the chat the other day. Whew. Yeah, we can do something. We'll figure something out for DV next month for sure. Definitely covered, but left that situation and no contact at all with a child. Yeah, Janelle, yeah. Black women are the least protected in America. And let me tell you something. The sad part about it is we are. And the sad part about it is not only are we the least protected, but we're also the least protected by our own people. That's the saddest part. There are women online caping for this man just because they don't like me. You cannot like me, but you can still pay attention to the facts. You cannot like me, but your eyes saw that video though. Oh, we finna get into it. We don't cover each other. Yep, we are the least believed too. Ain't it sad? Because let another race run out here and say what happened to them. Oh, they get behind theirs all day, don't they, Miss Deborah?
Church and everybody.
Church and everybody gonna get behind them, baby. Oh, they get behind theirs. Wait, he did what? Wait, what? They get behind theirs, but when it comes to us, whether that's a mentality thing that has been passed down from slavery, that we're supposed to accept abuse, or whatever the case may be, whether that's a piece of mental thing that has been passed down from slavery, when we were raped and abused and beaten, and we feel like you just shut your mouth. Miss Deborah said trauma, deep trauma. Deep trauma. Somebody said ancestral, where'd it go? I lost my mother to be, oh, Kimberly, I'm so sorry.
Woo.
Ancestral trauma. That's what T for Tia, ancestral trauma, that part. Because when we start talking, then instead of joining in behind and supporting, you really got Pick Mishas out here defending this foolishness. Instead of hopping over there saying, dude, that wasn't cool. What you follow that girl for and let your window down and do all that for? What you do that for?